Hi, welcome to my video congratulating Yvette for hitting 10k. She didn't believe me when I said she would, but she was already basically there. So this drawing was meant to be the softest Taeil that I could draw, and I think I did a pretty good job. Instead of audio, it was requested that I read something cute about Taeil, and so I wrote something short and fluffy. And I probably will put this in the description of the video if you want to read it yourself. Taeil was a pretty straightforward person in his opinion. He enjoyed life as it came, avoided worrying about what-ifs, and stuck with his decisions with no regrets. Even if Yuta said he could never read what Taeil really thought behind his smile, Taeil never thought that far into it. He tried not to think too hard about things in general. Perhaps this served as a comfort for those who never really seemed to stop thinking about things. Johnny and Donghyuck in particular seemed to find solace in him for some reason, but he didn't mind. So when he had finally finished with his casual exercises for the day while watching YouTube and decided to have a quick nap on the couch, he was unsurprised to find the culprit who inevitably woke him up was the 127 maknae. Taeil subconsciously registered the warmth of something on his front and arms digging under his own to meet at his back in a firm but not too tight hug. Stirring, he cracked an eyelid open to see the chestnut hair of Donghyuck before the boy buried his head in the dip between Taeil's neck and shoulder, mumbling that it was time to recharge. Adjusting his own arms to circle the youngest shoulders, he rolled them to the side so that his back faced the edge of the sofa and drifted off again into the space between sleep and wakefulness. Taeil snapped out of his hazy state again, a fair few hours later, judging by how the room had darkened considerably since he'd zoned out, Donghyuck still contentedly snoozing on his chest. This time, the culprit was two strong arms resting on his back and inner of his knees as he was slowly and very shakily picked up bridal style. The muffled breathing of Donghyuck and Johnny's heavy breathing from rhinitis and the effort of carrying them were the only sounds Taeil could hear as he and Donghyuck were transported preciously to Johnny's room where he had the biggest bed due to his height. The sheets crinkled softly as the two entangled in each other's embrace were laid down with utmost care, a soft and warm blanket covering them, and Johnny's plushies lined up to protect Donghyuk's back from hitting the wall. Taeil briefly heard the telling sounds of Johnny removing his jeans and blouse, replacing them with his usual sweats and old t-shirt before he pulled the blanket over himself and spooned the eldest, hooking his warm face over the man's shoulder. The elder relaxed back into Johnny's embrace and loosened his hold on Donghyuck from when they had been carried. Softly and lowly, he hummed a few little peaceful tunes in the dark but warm room, the pitter-patter of rain outside only furthering the cozy mood of the situation. Snuggled up for a warm nap in bed, the three of them didn't wake until much later that night, where Donghyuck insisted on sitting on Taeil's lap while he played games online with the dreamies, and Johnny sat nearby, watching YouTube on his phone and occasionally looking up to make some teasing commentary. Taeil tightened his arms around Donghyuk's soft baby belly and sighed in contentment. This was a good rest day. Well then, since what I wrote doesn't seem to be long enough, I guess I'll leave off in some fun music. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more, I guess. I might not be posting as often now that school's getting busy and exams are coming up, but I'll do my best.